Mahalalai and Assalamu alaikum to you all. As we all know, globalization is on a rise. It creates opportunities and also brings greater challenges for the Pacific Island countries. And today, my main motive here is to mainly focus on the challenges that are always overlooked. Here are 3 challenges of globalization that will be discussed in the video. The first one is non-communicable disease through importation of processed foods. The second one is migration of local health professionals. And the third one is exposure to new pandemic diseases. The first one on my list is non-communicable diseases through importation of globalized foods. Globalization does involve goods traveling across countries, often leading to a mix of different products in the market, including food items. And since there's a rise in inflation in the Pacific countries, the Pacific Islanders opt for cheaper foods, and this is when they start to consume processed food, and since it's cheaper and also readily available. In the age of globalization, our plates have become diverse, reflecting cuisines from around the world. However, let's pause to consider the hidden cost of convenience. Processed foods, often imported due to globalization, may seem convenient, but they come at a price of our health. Loaded with preservatives and artificial additives, these foods contribute to a myriad of health issues. The second one on my list is migration of health professionals. Globalization contributes by increasing awareness for better opportunities abroad, easing international recruitment, and simplifying the process of migration for professionals. The consequences of health professionals migrating to developed countries such as Australia and New Zealand is massive, and this leads to shortage of staff and poor service, and also poor health outcomes for the population. In the interconnected world of globalization, the migration of doctors has become a concerning trend. The image you see reflects not just a physical movement, but a potential health crisis. As doctors leave their home countries seeking better opportunities abroad, a shortage emerges, directly impacting the well-being of local communities in the Pacific. The third one on my list is exposure to new pandemic diseases. Throwing it back to the best example that I know of is COVID-19. Of course, globalization definitely played a role in this rapid spread of COVID-19. The movements of people, goods contributed to the first ever case that was encountered in Fiji. Do you think if globalization wasn't at its peak, this would have been the case in the Pacific? It posed a great danger to the people's health, and many also lost their lives. If globalization wouldn't have been an issue, do you think there would have been travel bans in specific countries in the time of COVID-19? To conclude, the reason why I chose challenges instead of opportunities is because while carrying out my research on the question number I picked, I found out that there were more challenges, articles, and resources available when compared to opportunities. Based on my research, my main focus was on the issue because the dark side of globalization is something that people don't always talk about, and it does need attention. I know globalization can be a very broad topic, but simplifying it down to my understanding and research, this simply means the changes that come with globalization. To end the video, it's really important to have strategies to overcome these issues. I'd like to share a very short but strong message in my respective language, which is that वक्त के साथ साथ सब कुछ बदल जाता है, लेकिन क्या फ़ायदा ऐसी बदलाव का जिससे किसी की जान जाती हो. In English, this simply means that with time everything changes, but what's the point of the change if it takes someone's life? Vinaka.